I was scrolling through a 25-year-old job board this week. Page 1, 7 listings, all tagged urgent. Page 2, 7 more, every single one urgent. And I realized the packaging industry has been stuck in the same broken loop for 25 years. Here's the cycle. Territory opens. HR calls the same packaging recruiter. Recruiter opens the same database. Same 300 names, same recycled reps. One gets hired. 6 months later, flat territory, departed rep, reposted role, urgent. Full cost, 80 grand to 150 grand per failed hire. Recruiter fee, lost revenue during the search, ramp time, management overhead, second search. Companies do this 2, 3, 4 times for the same role. Never changing the system, always blaming the candidates. But the candidates aren't the problem. The absence of any real system is the problem. Here's what actually happens when you hire a retread rep on their 4th packaging company. They pick up the phone, they call Betty the clerk, Betty says the buyer is unavailable, they leave a voicemail that never gets returned. They submitted expense report, and they call this sales. Does this sound familiar? Because it should. What I just described is 90% of packaging sales in 2026. And here's the kicker. I read a job description this past week from a company I'm actually speaking with. Good company, innovative product. And it opened with, this is not a typical sales position. But it is. Every single word of it is. Bring your own customers, work without support, trust us on the money, and no money given. That's not a sales hiring model. That's a 2012 wish list copy-pasted into a 2026 job board. So what's the answer? It's not another recruiter. It's not another retread with a fading Rolodex. It's building a system worth hiring into. A system that identifies the right buyers before the first call, gets past the gatekeeper using intelligence, not charm, creates inbound interest through real content, masters the follow-up so opportunities never go cold. The system, not the reps, not the recruiter, not the trade show booth, is what changes sales outcomes. And it starts with how you hire. Now, here are 5 pillars to consider when hiring going forward. Hire somebody who understands how to use technology. The single most important hiring criteria in 2026 has nothing to do with packaging experience. It's this. Can this person use technology as a weapon, or do they see it as a threat? The modern packaging sales hire knows how to use Sales Navigator to find the VP of Procurement, the Director of Operations, the Sustainability Lead before the first call is made. They understand how to research the target company's supply chain, sustainability commitments, even retailer partnerships. They understand where a competitor is underserving a market, where a new regulation is creating a switching moment, tracking engagement signals that tell them exactly when to follow up and with what. You can't teach this mindset to a 55-year-old retread rep who built her career on lunch invitations and golf outings. You hire it young, you train it deep, you build a rep who gets better every single quarter. Pillar number 2, build the ideal client profile before you hire anyone. Most packaging companies hire a rep, then tell them to go find customers. That's not a strategy. That's an expensive way to discover what you should have known before you posted your job. Define exactly who you're selling to. 1 or 2 niches, no more. Your ideal client profile includes company size and volume thresholds, supply chain position, sustainability commitment signals, retailer relationship indicators, competitive vulnerability. When your rep has a precise ICP from competitive intelligence, they're not making 80 cold calls hoping somebody picks up the phone. They're making 12 high-quality calls to prospects who fit your company perfectly. Time to moments of maximum receptivity. The close rate on those 12 calls makes the 80 cold calls look like a waste of a career. Pillar number 3 is use technology to get past Betty the clerk. Here's the truth about packaging sales that nobody writes in job descriptions. Gatekeepers are not the obstacle. The rep who treats gatekeepers as the obstacle is the actual obstacle. The modern packaging salesperson doesn't call the main number and ask for purchasing. They already know who the decision maker is, what their professional priorities are, what content they engage with on LinkedIn, what business pressure they're currently under before the first call is ever made. Getting past Betty isn't about charm. It's about intelligence deployed with precision. Pillar number 4 is mastering the follow-up. Ask any packaging sales manager where deals are lost. They'll tell you it's the follow-up. Not the pitch, not the price, not the product, the follow-up. The Retread rep sends a catalog after the first call and waits. 2 weeks later, just wanted to see if you had any questions. No response. They try once more and they get nothing. They move the account to dead. That account wasn't dead. The follow-up was dead. Mastering follow-up means following up when something changes, not a generic calendar multi-channel coordination. Email, LinkedIn, phone, content, all of this delivers value with every touch. Case studies, regulatory updates, market insights, CRM discipline that's non-negotiable. The rep who masters a follow-up doesn't just close more deals. They build a reputation in the market. And the reputation travels faster than any cold call ever could. And pillar number 5 is hire young. Train deep. Build something that compounds. Everything I just described requires one thing above all else. A person who is genuinely excited to operate this way. That person is not a 55-year-old veteran on their 4th packaging company in 5 years. That person has built a career on relationships that are retiring with them. Phone skills that gatekeepers have learned to screen, and a deep resistance to any process that challenges how they've always done things. That person is not your next hire. Your next hire is 26 to 35-year-old. They came from food service, logistics, CG supply, or B2B distribution. They've never been afraid of a CRM. They've used LinkedIn the way a veteran uses their Rolodex, except their Rolodex grows every single day and it never goes stale. Here's what hiring young and training deep produces. A rep who builds with you, not for you. A rep who gets better as the technology gets better. A rep who educates as they sell. A rep who recruits, whose results compound. Year 1, they're building. Year 2, they're converting. Year 3, they're the most valuable commercial asset in your company. Not because they got lucky, because the system produced them. The packaging industries are at a genuine inflection point. Sustainable materials, EPR legislation, retail consolidation, complex supply chains. The companies that win won't be the ones who find the most connected veteran. They'll be the ones who build a system that's technology-driven, intelligence-led, and content-powered, and put a hungry, trainable, technology-fluent rep inside of it. Fresh talent inside the right system beats tired talent with a fading Rolodex every single time. Over 5 years, every single time. The industry keeps posting urgent, keeps calling the same recruiters, keeps getting the same candidates, watching the same results, posting again. Or you do something genuinely, categorically, irreversibly different. The modern packaging sales hiring model doesn't start with a job description. It starts with a system worth hiring into. Build the system first, then find the person who can run it. That sequence, system first, hire second, is the only thing that changes this outcome. Everything else is just another urgent posted listing on a job board. If you're tired of the same broken cycle, if you're ready to build something that actually works, let's talk. Link is in the description. Or you can keep doing what everybody else is doing and get the same results as everyone else, which is absolutely nothing. So stop hiring the past. If you like this video, please like it, please subscribe, please share it with anybody you believe it'll help. Thanks.